I have a simple Christmas wreath, just a very easy, and it didn't cost a lot. I think it was only a couple of euros if I am correct, and I always use a Christmas wreath because they are very easy to work with, and so when you're not really a professional, it is a really nice wreath to work with, and I can know. First I will start with this branch. I bought them also. They were, if I am correct, they were only €2.75. So of course I will put the price tag off, and of course I will cut them off. Most of the time I use 3 branches, a little bit branch which have leaves on it. That gives already quite a volume on your wreath, so that fills it already a lot up. So I always, you just work a little bit. So, and you, of course you just do one branch over it, and you just mingle it a little bit just inside of your wreath. And I always use 3 of them, but you already saw one was already falling down. So I will pick that one up. So of course just work a little bit how you think you are liking it. So just, and of course I did this one this way, so this one will go this way. And these are very big branches, so of course there are so much different branches, but I already saw on YouTube coming so many beautiful branches, so a lot more than we have here in the Netherlands. So now I have to get number 3. I'm sorry, I have to get it. I still hope you can see everything. So here is number 3. Of course also just work a little bit your branch, and of course cut them off. And of course you have to come over here, so one branch here, and just so you can fold them any way you want, what you like, but now you already see it gives already a different kind of feeling. Now I have a simple little branch. I also had this already in my stairs because we are still not allowed to go shopping a lot, so I always cut them off. So you have a lot more pieces than only one. And the wreath making is so easy. You just do whatever you think is right. Just squeeze it a little bit in. You have here from this one I have 5 pieces. I don't even know how this brand or this plant is called, if I am even not in the Dutch way. So I just like the structure of this one, so that's why I cut him. one over here. You see, it's wreath making is always so very easy. I just do this a little bit higher, a little bit more here, and this one a little bit more here. So you see, with 5 pieces you have more than enough. Now I have bought some lamb's ear on AliExpress already a while ago. So you see, this branch, I thought it was only, if I am correct, 99 cents. They are coming on a little stand. So if I will show a little bit if you can see still what I'm doing, because or else I will making it and no one is going to see how I made it. So of course, just squeeze it in and just work a little bit behind it and putting it back. I always like lamb's ear. I find it always a very nice branch to work with. The only thing what will happen is, because they do a little of that white on the branch, it will come off sometimes. And we do this one again in the back of my wreath, just to give it a little bit more farmhouse feeling, because for me, I think it's giving lamb's ear is a little bit giving me a little bit more of the farmhouse touch. I put this one already up here and then back over here. So still one to go. I really like how he's looking right now. Now I have to get his stem and just pull it a little bit back. Just work a little bit. Now you already see, I already like it already how he is right now. A little bit more in the neutral tone. And of course what I like the most is this little pieces of all the branches that gives a little bit more structure to your wreath. Of course, I love what I learned from my next video. This is called baby. Oh, now I do forget. I will look it up. Any moment. I found the name. It's called Baby's Breath. Thank you, Linda and Holly. You both were so kind to tell me what this flower was called in English. So it is the baby breath. I find it a strange name because we call it gipskruid, but I will get used to it. Of course, I was so happy that they just told me how they called it in English. So thank you, Holly and Linda. Also, just squeeze a little bit. The only thing is they are really getting attached to each other. And another one over here. So you see how he's already turned out. And of course, first I will do my hydrangeas in. This time I choose for the color yellow, because after all it's a little bit, the summer is coming along. So of course this one were also from AliExpress, and I'm going to try to get the pins in. That's sometimes a little bit difficult. Most of the times I will use always 3 hydrangeas, because I always think that's more than enough. But I have 4 of them, dus maybe I will do 4. But the pins getting in your hydrangea is mostly a task. I think I do 3 of them, because I also need to get some lemons in. I will see if this one will work a little bit better. If the pins are a little bit, maybe this one works better. But most of the time also your hydrangea stays already in your wreath even without the pins. But I love to use them in it, so I hope he will stick. So now you see, already gives a lot of summery feeling with the yellow color. And of course, now I can use these sticks you get by your hydrangeas. I can use for my lemons. And these lemons, they were also from Ali. I just can pull out the pin, and I can just do this one in, so you can have your lemon on a stick. And it is easier to get them into your wreath. So I do the yellow ones, but of course you can, the link is also in my description box for these lemons. They are cheaper than I thought they were the last time. So of course you can use the green one if you like a little bit more of the green color. But I use this time, I will use the yellow one. And of course I remove the pin, and I just do a pin from and I use this one. It's very easy to get them out, and you can very easy get them in. So if you pull your wreath out of each other, you simply can just do the little tops in, and you can use it again. So you see, now he's really summery already. But of course I still want to give it a little bit more sparkle in my, just what I did in my teacups. So I just find 3 places I just can get my maybe over here. Of course you can play whatever you want and use the colors you like. So now I'm going to try, before I forget, but I almost did forget my little sign. He still has to get inside of my wreath. So this will be a task. So I have to find a branch. I have already one of them. I will do this out of camera because else you will get very bored before I get it in. So I see you in a moment. So I am back again. This was really a struggle, so don't forget to do your sign a little bit earlier than I did. So you see how he looks right now. Now I will do some ivy branches in it. Because ivy I always think is also very nice for the summer. And you see, it's all old branches I already have in my stash. So you see, if you always keep something in your stash, you always can make the most beautiful things. Sometimes we also, most of the times we throw away decor too fast and buy anything new. But this time, I think what this virus us learned is that we can do a lot more with things we already have in our home when we are not allowed to buy everything new. So it opens your eyes for new things, I already say. This is a little bit how he looks like. So, and before I forget, oh, I see already I lost one of my lemons. I didn't get them too fast in my wheat oven. I will get him stuck in here. Now I have him, and I can make him that he can't move anymore. So, and now for everyone who likes the Mackenzie Child theme, because we can't go out and buy a new ribbon. Here in the Netherlands we still can't get a Mackenzie Child ribbon, and if you do, they are very, very expensive. So I have always in my description box also a link for the print. I just print it out and make it just in here in the Netherlands we call A4, at least when he can on one paper. You just fold it and you just do, and you can glue this together. And of course you can still make it smaller if you like, and you just can give it, no one will see that you use this. Just squeeze it a little bit and just do a little pop of Mackenzie Child print in your wreath, and you see it gives already another touch. But if you don't like Mackenzie Child, just leave it out. I will do it later on because not everyone likes this. So this is a little bit how my wreath is turned out. In a moment I will show you how he looks like. But again, I already forgot something. I told you for the Mackenzie Child print, of course. But if you like more like the burlap, of course, just do a little piece of burlap in 3. Just put a little elastic band on it, and you also can give it a little bit of a burlap touch in your wreath. Just, you can do anything you like to make it unique and to make it your own. So you can also do these 3 things in. So I always have this burlap on hand, and also keep it already for a while, so you can use it with any other decor. So that's what I wanted to tell you, that it doesn't matter what you use, just make your own twist on it, and so you make a unique piece for yourself.